place which is right here. 5 years ago, there was lots of trees and bushes here. 3 years ago, there's lots of construction mess here. Right now, there is a temple here. And 100 years from now, who knows what? 1,000 years from now, definitely trees here. Definitely. So, all of these things happens here, but the space is not affected by it. Another 1,000 million years from now, there will be nothing, not even this earth. Maybe it is right next to another moon. And maybe this place is 500 kilometers from another moon. And where does this space come from? Where does it go? Now there is a pillar. There's no space here. There's a pillar. Where does that space go? If this pillar is taken out, there will be space. Where does it come from? Primordial wisdom have no limitation, just like that. So our Buddha essence is limitless. Nepa, Jua, or Chungwa, Nepa, Doa does not affect anything at all. But recognizing that and realizing that makes the difference between ignorance and wisdom. And wisdom gradually become limitless, and that can only happen when primordial wisdom is totally realized. But that realization can only happen for a limitless cause, which is bodhicitta, and non-dualistic realization. We cannot recognize Buddha nature as an object. You know, when some of my disciples ask me to point out my Buddha nature, I try my best. Some of my disciples ask me to point in my Buddha nature. I try my best. Some of my disciples ask me, please introduce my Buddha nature. I do my best. But how can I point out? How can I point in? And how can I introduce? I don't know. Okay. But I know one thing, because I am not enlightened, but through the blessing of the lineage, through the blessing of my supreme gurus, I have glimpse of maybe accidental, by their blessing, confirmation that I have primordial wisdom and everybody else have primordial wisdom. I am Buddha in the making. Everybody else is Buddha in the making. In the making, in the process, still, process. I have that much glimpses of blessing so that I am convinced. And this happened through doing my level best to accumulate merit, my level best to generate devotion, my level best to generate compassion. By doing that, in my level, temporarily, my ego somehow is blessed, or let's say blessed by the limitless compassion and limitless devotion of all the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas and my Guru. So, my limitless ego temporarily became limitless compassion. My limitless ego temporarily become limitless devotion. When that happened, nothing left there but something like primordial wisdom. But of course it is temporary, but memory of that stays. So some aspect of that memory I try to share with you yesterday and today here, including this meditation, which we attempt to do. Okay. So, first we say refuge and bodhicitta prayer slowly. O sanje judan choje chonamala chanjo bard dani jasunje dagi jinso jibe sunamanj drola pinjir sanje drobara sanje judan choje chonamala chanjo bado dani jasun dagi jinso jibe sunan jindro la pen sanje ruba shu sanje cheda choje chonam la chanchu bardo dani jasun jinso jibe sunam jindro la pen sanje ruba shu sim jin tam je dewa dan deve judan dembara juruji dungara dan dungara je judan tawara juruji dungal mebe dewa tamba dan mindra vara juruji Nirin chadan nidan tawe tanyum chimbo la neba choji simjen tamje dewa judan dembara juruji dungara dan dungara je judan tawara juruji dungara mebe dewa tamba dan mindra vara juruji niren chadan nidan tarve tanyum chimbo la nebara choji semjen tamje dewa dan Chimbo la nebara joji. Now we said the refuge and bodhicitta prayer, and now we sit quiet for a few seconds. Just relax physically, mentally, relax. and sit properly and relax.